Hi Virgo, this is Jeffrey. This is Red Color. I have a new computer and there are a few things that are different and it's a little bit confusing, but that's okay. Um, no, learn new things. I think that's the message for August. All right, so this is Jeffrey. This is Red Color. This is the August reading for the sign of Virgo. Excuse me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer a reading. I offer one-on-one readings. I didn't even say for my collective reading, which I think most people watch. But I'm having a sale till the end of the month. So if you go to my website, ripecolor.com, it's on my community page. If you go to my website on readings, ripecolor.com, and you put in August all in caps, you get 20% off readings. And I'm open. Like, let's get started. Let's get to it. Let's do it. All right. Because I really love doing personal readings, actually. Um, please become a member. I don't know. All my marketing, I'm really good at it, aren't I? Buy stuff, subscribe. Watch me with Nancy Jean, watch me with Scott Allen, watch me with all the other guests that I have on Throw Tuesdays. Pretty fun. How's that? I should be, I'm a real professional salesman. Okay. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. I got to keep a list because otherwise I don't know what I'm doing. You're number one. I know I do a different order every week. It's like, oh, let's go Virgo. Let's go Virgo. And I have Virgo rising, and I'm very grateful for it. It really keeps me very organized. It could also drive me crazy. Um, but it's not like there's a sign that has the exclusive. I'm crazy. I got to tell you, every sign has its own version of crazy. Some are more pleasant to watch or to be involved with, and some are more useful, but we all got our own crazy. That's for sure. I don't think anyone gets out, right? 2, 3. All right. Organizing a community, all right, building something very creative, but I think it's something that's not quite seen the light yet. It's so, sometimes I go with this card lately. This could be something because it's in the dark. Very odd, right? Why would they be in the dark in the church? It's like a little weird. So sometimes I read that. Lately, I've been reading that as like, I think this is something going on in your head, but you're almost not quite aware of it, or you have an inkling of it, but it's kind of like it's way in the back over there. It's like way in the back. It's like, maybe it's been floating around in there, but you haven't really been quite ready to like bring it out to the light or to share it with people. But I think that's going to change. See, if I had what do you call it? Sound effects, I could have done like thunder, right? And then I could have had like a lightning thing coming down. You have to work with me here. A lightning thing coming down. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna watch his channel because he has such great effects. All right, here we are. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time that this thing that subconsciously you've been thinking about wanting to build, working toward, not working toward. I think it's really, something in the back of your mind. It's like, maybe I should make a start on it. And the thing is about you, Virgo, it's like you're not afraid to work. Well, okay. And then you kind of really get into it in your meticulous way. I'm not taking your inventory. So to me, it's the only way to work. You I can't wait to have an art studio down here. I can't wait. Oh, look at this. Second ace. Second ace. It is time for this to come out of the dark. because it's illuminating. It's a second ace. So it's really the beginning of something. And you know what the thing is about this card? He loves what he's doing. He loves it. He loves it. When you're like, this is the energy of, because it's very easy to see this as a craft person in the card, so it's an apprentice and a master, both. It's both actually. Um, and it's really easy to see that as such. But creating something doesn't necessarily mean, making those books that they make, where you use the glue and you like da da da's 10th birthday, with all the pictures. It's not, it could be that. But creating something could be creating a business. It could be starting on a health regimen. Could be, um, a whole myriad of things. And some people are like, oh, I don't have a creative bone in my body. I love when people say that. It's like, of course you do. Of course you do. We all eat in a different way. We all laugh in different ways. We all get dressed in a different way. It's all a creative thing. Every single one of those things is a creative thing. So you're a human, you're creative. It's just part of the deal. It's just part of the deal. All right. I mean, this could lead to like, something good. This could lead to like a financial opportunity. For me, this is much more than a financial opportunity. It's illuminated by spirit. It's an opportunity. I don't read cards in a very, this is the only way trying to explain how I read cards. All right, the time is now because it's like, I think that you've been sitting on this and this has been brewing for a really long time. And the thing is like when you're cooking, right? It's like the recipe said that you take, like, let's say you're making a big brisket, like sort of thing, or a pot roast, you know what I mean? Like a big piece of meat. And it's like, and the recipe says this and da, da, da. It's like it says 2 hours boiling, and sometimes you can be intuitive, maybe it's 2.5, maybe it's an hour and a half, da da da. But it's like I feel like if you leave it on the fire too long, you're gonna have a really tough piece of meat. I feel like, you've been cooking it for a while. This is metaphorically, obviously. And it's like, unless you bring it out of the oven and start to like slice it up and do whatever else you need to do to it, to like serve it, it's not gonna, because this guy, it's like, should I stay or should I go? And I feel like with two aces and this opportunity to be in bliss while you're working, yeah, I'm gonna wait until everything's perfect. You invited people over at 8 o'clock for dinner. It's 7:45. Start preparing the thing. Start preparing the thing because they're coming at 8. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right. I'm not really, so this is the 4. Um, this is boredom to this card. There's this like, you know what I'm getting today? Today I'm getting like, but it comes so easily. Like it's not enough work. It's like, why can't you just let it be easy? Why are you trying to complicate something that doesn't have to be complicated? You've made this recipe before. You have people coming at over 8 o'clock. So at the end, it's like, well, I have to add carrots to it, and the carrots are going to take another hour of work. It's like the pot roast with everything else is all ready. And you've made it a million times before. You know it's going to be delicious. You know everybody's going to be happy. Don't complicate it. Don't complicate it. Don't complicate it. That's what I feel. It's like, well, I have to make it more. What? That's what I'm really getting from that card. Yeah, I think this, is a four. It's the father, the delegator. I wanted to say, and I am going to say, it's like, I think this is going to put you in a position of authority. It's like, oh, you poor thing. I know. Virgo loves to be in charge of everything. And you're really good at it. But the interesting thing is, excuse me, he's more of an overseer. There's an energy in this card of delegation. I always get delegation. That's always the first word that comes to my mind with this one. Not always, most times. It's about delegating. It's about you don't have to be in every single detail. You know, your job was to make the pot roast and to invite everyone over for dinner, right? And let's say you have kids. I mean, like I have kids. I have two children, but they're both stuffed animals. So when I tell them to make the table, nothing happens. They sit and eat cookies. And then they look at me all cute. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll make the table too. But make believe you have children that are actually physical human children in the world. And one makes the table, the other one greets the guests, and delegate. Don't spread yourself too thin, because that's how things are going to get built in an efficient manner. Okay, that might be the opportunity. That might be the opportunity. And you get abundance and clarity and joy. It's fantastic reading, actually. It's fantastic reading. It really is. Oh, and it's August, so Virgo, if it's your birthday, happy birthday, by the way. Um, hmm, my mother was a Virgo, and she was a Virgo, but she had a lot of Leo influence. I don't even I've never seen her chart or anything. Um, but there were certain very Virgo things about her, and I miss her, honestly. I miss her. But she's with me all the time, all the time. And it's interesting because Virgo is the sign of service. I talk about this a lot. Virgo being the sign of service, really wants to serve the child and serve the light, right? But part of that, I believe, in this reading at this moment, is really allowing other people to participate in that. It's really allowing other people to participate in that. So even if I have a project that I have going on, business, or I don't know, a meal I'm cooking, um, sometimes being of service to myself and to others is to invite them to offer what they offer, to invite them to participate, because that's being of service. Basically saying to others, your input and your experience and your effort is valuable as well. And I appreciate it. And thank you for your help. I feel like that's a big part of the energy. I feel like that's a really big part of the energy this month. And I know I don't have cards with a lot of people. I'm just feeling it. I mean, the only one that I do get that really is community is this. Um, but I'm really feeling that today. I really am. So you can see, be surprised about what other people can bring to the table, right? Um, and I think it helps us to uh, allowing other people to serve and to help us serves them, serves them by giving them a sense of that they have something worthwhile to bring to the table. So I don't know, I really felt like I should say that to you this month. And so I did. And the weeklies are coming up. I might be a little bit late. I'm not sure. My schedule has been thrown off. You know, I don't like that because I'm a Virgo. Well, Virgo E. But, you know, tough. All right. Blessings. Thanks for joining me. Please become a member. Please subscribe. Uh, Watch every video I ever made over and over with all the commercials endlessly. Thank you. Blessings. Oh, and book a reading. If you put in readings are on sale this month, did I say at the beginning? Shit. August, put in the thing August, capital letters, and it's 20% off a tarot reading. I do it over Zoom. Blessings.